Driving through the Kayakto and Bilin regions in the pouring rain, Asian Highway 1 cuts a path through endless orchards. But beneath the quiet scenery, this road acts as the logistical spine for a volatile, high-pressure economy. In this environment, digital transformation is a brutal mandate for survival. The corporate mission was clear. We had to clear out the black box of legacy paper-based operations. The company needed to digitize its route management and daily vouchers to bring transparency to the entire territory. Our roadblock was a single person. He was a veteran sales leader who had spent his entire life in the area. Historically, he outperformed everyone else in the country. He knew exactly what to sell and when, but he actively refused to adopt the new digital systems. He bypassed the new protocols and encouraged his team to maintain the manual paper-based workflows. Because the entire company was transforming, his resistance created a regional bottleneck that threatened to drag down the collective digital infrastructure. The breakdown was human. It was a high-performer's refusal to evolve in an environment where speed was our only protection. In Myanmar, local folklore has a specific archetype for this kind of figure. The Zaw is a legendary master alchemist who grinds elements to achieve flight and immortality. But there is a tragic variant of this character, known as the Zaw Kant Lant, the stubborn alchemist. The Zaw Kant Lant possesses immense skill, yet he ultimately fails to achieve his final miracle because he refuses to make a minor adjustment to his flawed formula. His rigid pride blocks his success. When he leaps to fly, he only makes it halfway, getting stuck forever in the branches of a tall tree. Our veteran sales leader was a modern Zaw Kant Lant. His historical expertise had become a cage, halting the evolution of his entire organization, simply because he refused to tweak his personal recipe for success. You cannot overcome a bottleneck with reactive frustration. You have to perform a clinical diagnosis of why the employee is pushing back. The veteran viewed transparency as a direct threat to his status. This was compounded by a deep inability to abandon familiar workflows. Leadership initially attempted to ease the transition. We provided him with a dedicated assistant solely to handle his digital inputs. He rejected the support, finding constant excuses to bypass the assistant and keep his operations offline. This proved his resistance was not a misunderstanding. It was a deliberate violation of the psychological contract with the company. Applying supportive solutions to an employee who is aggressively protecting their own power only wastes capital. It accelerates the decay of the organization. Business survival demands fast implementation designed to move over resistance. During that drive down Asian Highway 1, we confronted the veteran in the field and delivered a final non-negotiable ultimatum. He rejected the new systems one last time. He drew a hard line, stating that if he was pushed to adapt, he would resign. In a highly volatile market, leaders cannot allow negotiation to pace their survival. The CEO accepted his resignation on the spot. By severing the tie instantly, the bottleneck was cleared. The territory was handed to a junior leader willing to adopt the digital tools. That surgical removal might look cold, but it is validated by numbers. Teams with high emotional intelligence maintain a 61% innovation rate during transitions. Under leaders who refuse to adjust, it craters to 13%. Tolerating a Zaw Kant Lant to protect a legacy employee costs you. By keeping them in power, you are actively destroying nearly half of your entire organization's potential to innovate. To survive a crisis, the mission is the only absolute. You have to clear the board of the stubborn alchemists, leaving space for the adaptable collective to thrive.